All right, what's up, everybody? It's like 4:23 or something like that on Wednesday, December 23rd. I'm gonna tell y'all I was offered the position, and me, silly little honest me, I'm so freaking honest. It doesn't make any sense. But anyhow, but I believe in honesty, and it's my nature and my nurture to be that way. Um, so I was given the offer. They offered me a salary on the high end of the scale. I feel awful. Then they have a team of people that work, I guess, to do all your background checks and things. And I wanted to, and she told me when she spoke to me, she wanted to let me know with no question that any single thing, any little itty bitty thing that may be on your history or background, to let them know. So I told her that, and she said, "Is there anything you need to be concerned about?" And I said, "Well, about 7 years ago, I was falsely accused, convicted, and it was overturned." Well, basically, what I told to her was that 7 years ago, I had a situation where something was taken to court, and there should not be anything there. I did talk to the court about it, and she asked me what was the accusation. I told her, and just like anybody else, she says, "Well, what does that mean?" You know what I mean? Because nobody knows what the hell that means. So I told her basically what it was. But again, I didn't want to send off red fires and alarm. And so then, but I was honest. And then I told her that it was taken through the appeal process, and it was what was the finalization adjudication withheld. So that's it. I don't know how to go about this. I don't know what to do because I'm tired of living this lifestyle. I'm tired of I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I'm so tired of living like this. I don't like living like this. It does not feel good to live like this. There's a lot of things that, for me personally, with my work ethic and the type of person that I am, mentally, spiritually, socially, morally, all of that, I should never be in this situation, ever, 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 ever. And just like everything else hits the fan, this is part of it too. And I know that I'm working with a good team that will do everything that they can to help me. But also on top of that, just like everything else where I had to go back and address all these former employers and things like that. I mean, I need to address the situation. I need to have documentation and proof because that's going to come up over and over again. And like I said, I do not want to live like this anymore. I'm just tired of this. I mean, just everything that comes with it. I like the person that I am. I like that I'm natural. I like the person that I am, and that, I'm very resourceful, independent. I do everything. And, if you ever see me say anything or ask anything, either it's one, because I really need, or two, because I don't like to see where there's a rift. I'm trying to bring people together. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I just, I'm tired of this type of lifestyle. I don't want to live like this anymore, you know? And even if I made $1 million a year, I would still walk because it's healthy, unless there's a situation, like I said, where it's 30 miles or whatever, or the situation where it's the opportunity to bring people together, you know? So, I mean, I just feel the way that I'm feeling right now is a combination of things. On one end, I'm feeling exuberant because I have an opportunity to address all these things, get it put in writing for once and for all. And then and I like a challenge. So I love a challenge. I love the opportunity that, hey, I need to find a way to hustle my way down to Miami, get those documents, and come back. And they may not provide those documents to me verbally. That's the other thing. And the office of close is after 4. Their office is closed at 4 o'clock. The holidays are tomorrow and are what, Thursday and Friday. Then there's the weekend. She was saying maybe they are open half a day, but that would mean that I would have to get my butt down there tomorrow. And I'm on limited everything. It's no way that I can get my butt down there tomorrow. So I mean, I'm thankful, and I believe in honesty. And so, if that's who I am and that's what my status is, I got to keep with that. It's hard, but I think that I am working with the right group of people, to put that through. I mean, this is just like the biggest, most challenging thing ever. And y'all are seeing emotion, which is good. I mean, I think in today's society, we're taught we're not supposed to share, you know, tears and fears and all that. But I think it's important because all of us, even in the household that I stay in now, you hear people's situations and it's all the exact same thing. People take it and turn it and twist it and make it into what they wanted, but it's all the exact same, And so I think it's very healing and cathartic, when you share these things with people that have good hearts and good spirits. They hear it and they understand that it's all the same, So, I mean, right now I'm exhausted. Another opportunity called me with another offer or whatever for next Tuesday. This is so good. For next Tuesday, and I mean, I'm excited about that too. I'm excited about everything, but I really want this particular opportunity to work out. And it's just due diligence. Again, do what I have to do. I do have resources, but they are extremely limited. Extremely. When I say extremely, I mean extremely limited. I don't have any personal resources as far as, like, of course, family or friends or anything like that. And I'm not going to be afraid. I think that last situation was to make me afraid of interacting and sharing, but I'm not going to do that. The devil is a liar. I'm not going to allow that to happen. So I don't know. I got to find some type of way. I do not want to get murdered in the process of me trying to get down there, of course. But, I also want to be able to provide the information as quickly and succinctly as possible, because they deserve it. I deserve it. And, yeah, so dear God, that's all I can say is dear God. I don't know how to make this happen. So, and I can't just sit on my butt and do nothing because this needs to happen pretty quickly. What I would like to do right at this moment, after all that I've gone through today, y'all don't know the other things that I've done. I've done a couple other very productive things today. I'm not going to mention now because I'm going to let it be mentioned after the blessing takes place. But I mean, the way that I wanted to get undressed, clean up a little bit, because like I said, I tore this place apart with all those messed up resumes everywhere, clothes everywhere. I'm just like I'm exhausted. Not exhausted, but I want to, like I said, I wanted to regather and regroup and kind of clear out because I thought this was the old process, but now I'm in like the limbo process of applying, getting everything together for the background information. Okay, so that's the next part of this whole thing. I'm still keeping up with the jobs that have contacted me. Outside of that, this woman has been extremely helpful to me in every single way. I do not want to in any way jeopardize who she is, what she does, because she is a gift and a blessing. Um, and I do want to clean this place up. I cannot, and when I say I cannot live like this, I also mean like this. And when you're in a situation where your finances are low and you're scrambling from people that treat you any kind of way to another group of people that treat you any type of way, you don't have time to take care of yourself. I mean, look at this. I mean, y'all ain't seeing the full of it. Yeah, what y'all see is pretty bad, but there's like resume papers everywhere. So, I mean, and I don't want to live like this. I want to have some time to plant seeds and bring growth to myself. And also, I want to have time to work a great job that appreciates me, that loves me, my work ethic, where I have coworkers that are sane, and in this world, I think everybody's pretty much a little crazy, so I don't know. But, I want a good environment, you know, personally and professionally. And I want to be an active part of building that good environment, and it's just, I mean, there's a lot of, I mean, I'm not complaining because there's a lot of work that I have to do. And I believe that it's worth it. And I'm very thankful for the opportunity because it could have been like they didn't call me at all. My resume went to the wind. They didn't care what my resume looked like, what my resume said. They didn't care about all of that. But they cared. They took the time and talked to me about it. Um, so yeah, and me being so honest and sincere, like she said, she could even hear it in my voice that it was a very, that I'm concerned. And I am concerned because if I haven't worked a real job in 10 years, if I have not worked a real job in 10 years, then chances are, you know, it's easy to throw me away, or disregard me. And talk about throwaways and disregards and talk about, sense of community. And, the Kwanzaa season is probably already passed. I never celebrate any of that stuff. The only reason I even thought about it was because somebody, the owner put a card on my door, and it reminded me, And the thing about it is that, this is a season, and every season, and to me, I don't celebrate because it should be like that every day, but people don't even try to be loving, to be caring, to be sharing on the rest of the days of the year. So to me, I'm not a hypocrite. So I'm either the same way every day or I'm not. So now I understand that because this is the season, if I want to kind of build that sense of camaraderie, emoji, and all that stuff that goes with Kwanzaa, this is the time to do it because at least at this time of the year, people at least pretend, you know what I'm saying, or at least try. So this is the opportunity for me to do it, and in so doing, God bless, hopefully, I'll find some good connects, so I'm going to try. I can't make any promises, but I definitely will try. Again, it's all about due diligence. My due diligence at this point is I'm gonna call the court tomorrow, first thing in the morning. And also, I'm gonna clean up tonight because I need a clean place. I cleaned up a couple days ago, went through the resume process, stuff all over the place again. So tomorrow, like I said, I will call the court first thing in the morning. I doubt if they're open. A state office on Christmas Eve. I don't think so, but I'm gonna call the court tomorrow morning. Perhaps, I don't know. And then I have to consider in my mind, do I want to, try to find a way to make a trip down to Miami when my resources are low, or, or my own, or do I want to see if I can, somehow make some friends and, whatever. But we already saw how that worked. People like to take advantage of you, and I'm really not for that. And being stranded in Miami is not the way, not where I want to be either. So I can at least look up, sometimes they have tickets as low as $5, $10, so, I don't know, and then one of the ladies over at the church did tell me to keep her posted on everything, but I don't think nobody's going to do Miami. That's something somebody would have to be in love with me in order to make that happen. And, to be honest with you, you know, I'm different. So, and I don't even think, people will not have that type of affinity for me. You have to have some type of status, and as humble as I am, it's obvious that I don't have the things that people consider to be important as far as status, and I don't have the sense of meanness where I will put other people down. So it's just, I don't have that gossip thing going. So I don't, I'm not sure. But, I'm just talking it out. So hopefully, like I said, tomorrow, I know at least the first thing I need to do is call the courts. Let me write this down so I can get started, because once you put it in writing, you have made that affirmation to yourself. So we're making that affirmation today that I am calling the courts tomorrow morning. And if I don't get anything else done, it's okay. And I'm not trying to burn any bridges or do anything. Calling courts tomorrow morning. I'm cleaning up tonight because I need to have a clean workspace. And then I'm going to see about networking. I mean, that's all that I can do. I have to make it clear what I want, and that's all that I can do. I can't I can't do any more than that. Networking / advertise. I'm gonna be advertising what I need, and that's what it is. And then I need to do some research to find out what the cost would be to me. But I think that they would even remember my voice if the same people work there. They will remember my voice, when I call in. But I don't even remember the guys' names. There was two of them that I know I worked with mainly. One was the manager of the file room, and the other one was the clerk. And hopefully they still work there, So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. And if those are documents that I need, they'll probably want to charge for them. So that's where I am. And I'm feeling stressed, but I'm happy because, stress is part of happiness. You need those challenges to survive. And, I like it. So God bless. Thank you for the stress. And I'll keep y'all updated on how things are going.